Following the signs, hello Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is going to be a general, collective Gemini message. We're just going to see what comes out. As soon as I decided to do this reading, I've been like restless as shit, basically. I've been up, down 4 times looking for cards that were in a pile stacked right here. But do you think that my vision saw them? No. You could be quite restless this week. Maybe it's been one of those weeks where you've had so much going on that you are not really getting much time to catch your breath, or there's so much going on in your brain. There could also be stress, a bit of anxiety, where it's like someone feeds you the information. It's just like poof, up out of your head at the time and can't grasp thoughts. So good time when you are experiencing this to really just pause for a second and allow yourself to be like, well, hang on a minute. I'm going to do that in a minute. So I feel like you're really needing to pull your energy back into yourself right now. It's lots of scattered feelings. Very interesting too, when I sat down here, this card was sat down here on top of here. Now, look, it could very well have been from another reading earlier, but I'm usually pretty conscious of like picking all my cards up and making sure if I'm going to be using them that they're all in the deck. But I just found it funny that this was out, the Maestro. The Maestro. Maestro is a very controlling person, but they're also like the illusionist. If we think of the Maestro, it's like almost like a conductor, isn't it? I create and you see what I create. This is like a very calculated individual. They can be quite charming, they can be quite alluring as well. And they wear a great mask. So on face value, they're also very, it girl, it guy. Like everyone seems to know this person, and everyone else puts on the mask when they're in this person's vicinity in order to be able to perform for the conductor, basically, while he or she decides how everything's going to play out. Maybe you have someone like this in your energy. Let's see what's going on around Geminis. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're cross-watching, flip the roles where you see fit. And let's just see what comes out, Gemini. If you'd like to book a reading with me, send me an email. If you'd like distance Reiki, send me an email. I am going to feel like I want to do like a little video about Reiki for those that maybe have no idea about it. I know when I first heard the word many moons ago, I was like, oh, like raking. But anyway, getting distracted. But again, this is that scattered energy. Something's really trying to keep you, not seeing something. That's what I'm getting here. So we've got the house, we've got the letters, and we've got the book. The letters are like communication, could be an invitation, it could be something that you are waiting to receive here. This could be regarding a home, this could be something that comes in while you're at home. However, what it is, it's yet to be revealed. We've got the book here. It's just something not yet known to you. Maybe this house is not yet known. Maybe this is an invitation to come round to someone's house. We've got the heart at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, what am I getting? Let's get some more of these and just see what is going on for Gemini in their energy. Yeah, this could be a message of love. This could be, for some even like a marriage certificate could be coming in the mail, or, finishing off studies, a diploma or something. What's going on around Gemini spirit? Yeah, otherworldly flipped over onto the letters. Yeah, there. Otherworldly is very much about, what more is out there, hey? What more is around us, and really opening yourself up to that. And not just like, oh yeah, now I'm going to wear an evil eye around my neck and, sage myself. This is like actually looking into things, doing your own learning here and getting in touch with like the elements, different modalities that really help to support along a healing journey. The Seeker, the Necropocalypse, creation, wisdom, and entanglement. The Seeker is always looking to learn, and I do really feel this to be your energy, Gemini. Regardless of whether you think you're like an educated person or not, you're still someone that is very knowledgeable in most things. And if you don't know, you want to go and find out off your own terms to actually learn something. So it's like something's opened you up. This could have even been from a past experience with that said individual from the beginning that has really opened you up to your own healing, basically self-healing, self-development. Something's been like quite a catalyst in your life. And this seeking is like, I want to obtain more. I want to learn more. And that could be because after experiencing like the necropolis, that's generally dark times, Harry, dark times. Yeah, it's when shit's going everywhere. This did come out in the reverse though. But yeah, it's usually like when you're feeling quite impacted by your environment and unsure where to turn. I feel like you have this as past energy being in the reverse here. So it's something now that, you're going back through this experience and taking pieces like, oh yeah, I see that because I've learnt something that is now like resonating for me. And we've got creation here, a lot of fiery energy there, but it's something that's really transmuting, isn't it? Transmuting wisdom into creation. And not only that, like this is really opening yourself up to go within. And when you go within, you're just like, oh, well, I'm learning all these new things and allowing that natural, organic nature to come out of yourself and whatever you're bringing to the table here, Gemini. And you've like leveled up. You are like not only seeking these things, it's not just a dabble anymore, like you're actually gaining a lot of insight into your life. And this wisdom appears to be something that's really going to help you move through entanglement, which could be coming up. Entanglement can be being pulled into other people's bullshit, other people's drama. You could find yourself very much, I mean, that really ties in with that erratic energy. And so you could really actually be quite aware that this is happening to you, and it could be really frustrating because it's like, I've got all these obligations and I've got these things to be doing. And I really just want to be fucking getting back to my book or getting back to myself, going to meditate, going somewhere new to be in nature and explore. I want to, like, you've got something that you would rather be doing here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's jump into some tarot, Gemini, and get some elaboration on this entanglement. What is the entanglement here, Spirit? Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And you're definitely showing up here. That's Queen of Swords energy. Having a real strategizing now on what you bring into your life or the opportunities that you go for. Yeah. What is this entanglement? This could definitely be something that is past as well. We've got justice and the world. This is like, you're out the other side of whatever this experience taught you here. There's something where you really had to speak your truth. and move on from. This is something that you have left behind in your life, and you are seeing justice, like karma, being served now to whoever that potentially was there. Yeah, they're experiencing a tower right now. So is there any further advice for Gemini here? Ace of Swords. If you've been waiting for an answer or a message or some truth bomb or confirmation, well, this is it, basically. Yeah. I think continue to be honest too. Speak your truth. Yeah, you're really overcoming anything that, keeps you very stuck in life. Anything that maybe at one point might have been a comfort or felt familiar. You're very much turning your back on anything that that you feel to be something that could inhibit your growth or that may have control over you. But divine feminine energy showing up strong here, which is really, really quite lovely. I mean, if this doesn't represent yourself, this could be maybe something that you have released or someone. But I feel very much so like you've really overcome a lot. You've overcome a lot. And, admits a myth, blur, book moon. You've done all of this amongst so much adversity, which you should be very proud of yourself for. So let's have a look here. I'm a sticky big. I want to know like what is the letters here? What does the letters relate to for Gemini? Oh, we've got the Magician in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. Temperance. Judgment. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, this could very much be something that you may have disregarded or cancelled out at this time. Something that you thought maybe you weren't worthy of or you're incapable of bringing in. You could have found this, maybe you've just kind of left it where it was. It might have felt very, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of chaotic moments or something here. Potentially for some of you, it could be with a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but this has been something that's really required patience and an allowance of time. And it appears that this is something that you're going to be glad about, glad that you did just leave it. It just has moved incredibly slow with the Knight of Pentacles here. Here's the Knight of Pentacles to Gemini. Knight of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. This could be someone that you are talking with at the moment, but this could definitely be a friend. Maybe someone that you felt was like they're very much they consider their own feelings, and could have been something that you've moved on or they moved on. What's this got to do with Gemini's house? Well, what's it got to do with the house? Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. It's got something to do with someone being single on their own, doesn't it? Someone is very independent, someone's living in their own place. However, no partnership, no ultimate, what they're looking for. So this is someone that is hustling on their own and building on their own. How does Gemini feel about this person? Five of Swords. It's like there's a lot of memories with this person, or like I don't know, a lot of reminiscing sort of feelings with this person. You're attracted. However, it's something that really put you in your head. This Five of Swords, like, what is it? What's the Five of Swords here? Hierophant, Knight of Wands. It's like someone was called out. Someone could be called out. You know, the Hierophant really is that card of traditional, I mean, commitment, higher learning, spirituality. And, well, he's a very driven individual, but he doesn't put a lot of thought into those things. He goes off at that primal instinct, like, I want it, it's man. Can be known as, you know, that player energy, a little non-committal. But it's like there's been I don't know, I have never looked at this card this way, but it's like someone needed to speak their truth and take time to heal with that Four of Swords there. And I don't think someone else was expecting it. Tower, yeah. It was like something quick happened here. But it's led to no new beginning, no collaboration, no bringing something together and starting anything up here. And I mean, the Eight of Swords, that's that self-imposed prison, isn't it? Someone, and this could very much be your energy, someone's been, you know, unsure of how to move forward with something. So do tell us, what is the book? What is yet to be revealed? What is yet to be revealed? They come out really weird then, but we've got the Six of Swords and Four of Swords. It's like someone's successfully been putting in a bit of work into themselves, in taking time out and thinking and contemplating and creating, getting that creative energy there. And we've got the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So like someone's been quite ambitious to get to a goal, to get to a level of stability for themselves. And, you know, could be a little defensive or standing on business, like doing whatever it takes to fight for that. So let's get some different cards. There's a lot going on here. So why is this all showing up for Gemini today, Spirit? What is the ultimate message here and the ultimate guidance that Gemini needs to know? Why is this all showing up? Three of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. It's like someone's very much in a very negative aspect of their feelings. And it's like not wanting to, can't move forward at this time or can't take anything they've learned from that because it appears that things have happened quite quickly. But I mean, there's been opportunity. It's just someone wasn't really open to it at the time. There's a lot of apathy vibes here of just like, I mean, it's there, but, you know, there's thinking about something else. What is that Four of Cups, Spirit? Queen of Swords, there you are. Honesty. Detachment even. Could have just been someone very much detached from their emotions, and this could very much be yourself, Gemini. Like, could very much have just not been sitting in that energy. Wow. We got a lot of feminines here. There's a lot of feminines. We've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Empress in the reverse. And we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. But we have the Six of Swords all over here on his Pat Malone. It's like someone's like now seeing through these, well, these negative aspects of these individuals that they were so adamant to keep looking at. Seeing the immaturity, the lack of growth, you know, and also how this person is feeling within themselves. Like both, and I want to say like both sides, as in like, you know, men can have sad feelings too and be sitting in that space of I'm hurt and I feel wounded by this and it's making me, you know, I wonder how you yourself, Gemini, as an air sign, articulate your emotions. But it's like, yeah, both these guys are in the reverse. And those two in their like unprocessed or unexpressed emotions, they stagnate. They do, but they don't go anywhere. Where can stagnant water go? Fucking nowhere. It stays there. That's how it continues to stagnate until it probably eventually maybe evaporates. But I mean, these feelings aren't being processed, so that stagnation and that emotion is still staying there. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. And it's led to a lot of, you know, delay, disappointment, unhappiness, you know, nothing to really bring brightness into somebody's day. It's like depression vibes. So where to next after this Six of Swords, Gemini? The Emperor. Two of Swords in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. Someone is like really refining their power here. I'm hearing Kevin McAllister. I'm not afraid anymore. Did you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. And he walks out into the street and then he sees like old man Marley and shits himself and runs back inside. But it's like this emperor is like, he's not afraid anymore to be someone that expresses himself and to be decisive, to remember his position of authority here and what he does know, to be true about himself. And that's a lot of that is desire and willpower and determination to get the job done and to, yeah, stand in his power. What is it? Why is this showing up? However, there's still confusion about where to invest. What is it? Where the intention is going with this? Because it's like there could be new feelings that are now opening up, that it's like, well, now that I'm really starting all this honesty bullshit, like now I can't unsee any of it or can't unfeel any of it. And it's quite like overwhelming. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And we've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of holding back from something or someone. Fire sign potentially. Or someone is holding back from this Emperor here, from you. But yet stuck in place, stuck in one place, no decision being made. So why is this showing up? What is the advice, if any? Is there advice? Yeah. It's remembering all these things that you've learnt along the way. And, allowing yourself not to rush into things, taking time where necessary. And where I just sat that down, it's like he's really looking in introspection, why I do what I do, why I feel what I feel. Or it's like someone's silence is really like highlighting this. There's messages in the silence. There's messages in the withdrawal. But I mean, they're both very wise individuals and very much get up and go people. One is in the thick of it, action orientated, whilst one is, somewhat more aged and is now guiding others. There is healing to be had here in this. What is the closing advice here for Gemini? It's really making a decision to leave behind, keeping on going back into your pain. Not investing in something that is really, really painful or that has caused a lot of, betrayal, heartbreak. What is the Ten of Swords here? It's just like being caught in a cycle with like something that has never come together. It's like an event that just keeps getting postponed. Oh, it's going to be on next week. Oh, no, how about we do it when it gets a bit warmer? How about we do it when we've got less shit on? Or how about we do it here? It's just been like going and going and going. But yet there's still like a want. There's still like this emotional desire for, potentially not that situation, but the person. Or I mean, for some of you, maybe it is the other way around. Who knows? Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords in the reverse. It's like, coming out the other side of all these things that have been causing stress and sleepless nights and worries and, disruption of peace, self-fulfillment, or, yeah, maybe someone's looking at their own like ego. It's like that, isn't it? And is it really just fulfilling to keep doing for me these things that I know, they feel good, they're quick fixes, but I'm still alone. There could be a real quick change. We have had Pluto start moving direct, and it's like anything internally you have really been working through when it comes to, I don't know, your trauma, your belief systems, or, things that have been hidden, things that you've been working through internally based on life itself and what's got you to that point. And it's like now with this influx of, shifts that we've all been experiencing, now it's like this Pluto's bringing it out into the open for everyone to see. There's exposure. And this could be where the light is really being shone on this individual. Because it's like what they don't desire is what is actually around them. What is the closing fairy message? Think of a question, Gemini, for you. What answer does Gemini need right now, please? Dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So some of you have maybe been getting that nudge, like there's things that need to go. Things that need to go out of your life, or people. It doesn't just have to be food. However, like, what we consume, what we put inside us is a big part of it, isn't it? So there's certain, your metabolism could work in a different way. And so you're really being guided now to make those changes in order to be able to digest things. And it's like healthy body, healthy mind. And also, like, not only what you consume through your mouth, but also through your eyes, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're hearing, the environments that you are in. You could find your body is now really rejecting that. And so if that's the encouragement that you need, then consider that the confirmation. Reconnecting. Time with an elder, or someone could be having tea with someone. Simplicity. And it's like really cutting out a lot of additives. Unnecessary. Someone's really unplugging too, getting back out in nature. I'm going to wrap this one up, Gemini. If it resonated, please drop me a comment. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe to Following the Signs, and I'll see you in the next one.